It is 9:30 on our studio clock. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the morning news. This is Prime Flash coming live to you from My Media Prime Television, where we are broadcasting. And my name is Dolly Ngonde for presentation. We begin the news here in the littoral region, where several persons are now receiving medical attention across the country, especially here in the littoral region, after they were violently attacked by some hoodlums on the Edea-Douala stretch of road recently. The bandits, we are told, violently shot large stones at car windscreens, leaving most of the passengers and drivers with severe wounds. Meantime, the governor of the littoral region, Samuel Dieudonné Hadiboa, in a recent outing has also assured the population that these criminals have been arrested, while reminding them to remain calm. Now, away from that, we talk something of general interest still in the littoral region, where a 32-year-old woman whose name has been gotten as Eduku Clarice is still to come to terms following the loss of her 48-hour-old baby. This happened in the Nkongsamba District Hospital after the child was consumed by wild flames in an incubator. We get details of an excerpt from her family members.
Disons, le feu peut venir sans le courant qui est branché n'a rien eu, mais la couveuse de l'enfant se bulbe. Il peut dire la bouteille, il y a l'oxygène. Ils ont tiré la couveuse, la bouteille, avec le cordon de ça, n'est pas brûlé, sorti de la caisse avec n'est pas brûlé. Mais là où l'enfant était, c'est vraiment ça qui était brûlé. C'est tout.
Je suis le père de l'enfant. C'est mon enfant qui a été décédé. Tout simplement, je suis dépassé. Nous tous sommes dépassés. Je demande seulement que l'autorité compétente mette main et que les âmes de bonne volonté viennent auprès de nous. Puis que justice soit faite. La question comment dépasser. Oui, que justice soit faite. C'est tout ce que je peux vous dire. Merci.
It's quite an unfortunate situation. We hope to bring you details of that story as to what administrators have been doing in ensuring that this family is comforted after this loss. We stay in the littoral region, precisely here in Douala, where a 2-day capacity building workshop aimed at strengthening the knowledge and competencies of municipal councillors of the Douala 5 Municipal Council is ongoing. The ceremony, which unveiled under the auspices of the council's mayor, was attended by our reporter Julian Dambi, who comes now reporting.
The law of centralization, law 2019.
Municipal councillors of the Douala 5 councils have begun taking part in a 2-day capacity building workshop organized by the mayor for Douala 5 municipality.
Oui, l'atelier de ce matin, comme vous avez suivi dans mon propos.
Yes, the formation that is taking place today is a seminar to reinforce the capacity of municipal councillors of Douala 5 division. We have touched all the difficult areas where our municipal councillors were facing difficulties. You know, it is always good to learn from good results. The first objective is that after the formation, the population of Douala 5 municipality benefits.
L'apprentissage n'est toujours pas de trop. Il est toujours. C'est l'objectif, c'est le premier objectif pour lequel nous sommes là aujourd'hui.
The workshop, which is to take place from the 13th to 14th of March 2023, is held under the theme Local Elected Officers as a Major Player in the Organization, Operation and Good Management of the Municipality. I am very happy about the seminar to reinforce the councillors of the Douala 5 municipality. It has come to reinforce our competence, and it is also assuming our responsibility. The workshop is coming just a day after these municipal councillors casted their votes for representatives of the Upper House of Assembly senators on March 12, 2023, and so the training has been applauded by the councillors as a timely training and the first of its kind.
This is the first time a workshop like this has been organized in our council, and I think we give credit to our mayor for taking such great steps. We hope that the workshop is going to move smoothly, and we are going to learn a lot from it.
As the councillors look forward to day 2 of the training tomorrow, March 14, 2023, they are reminded they play a key role in the development of their various council areas and so should make good use of the knowledge gotten from the training.
Julian Dambe reporting there. We continue to talk municipal news, this time around in the Southwest region, where municipal and regional councillors of the Ndian division in the Southwest region have also answered present at their various polling stations in voting for their preferred senators during the March 12 senatorial elections, which took place on Sunday. Now, what's making news is the fact that these elections were hitch-free, given that it happened in, of course, a region which is badly hit by the Anglophone crisis. Cedrick was there and now reports.
As you can see, they are already making their arrivals here. 9 councils to participate and regional councillors are expected to cast their vote here. Remember, the Cameroon People's Democratic Movement, the CBDM, is standing here in Ndian division unopposed. A show of determination, zeal and bravery, though her health is unstable, but this municipal councillor is pressing on to demonstrate her civic responsibility at this polling station in Mundemba, Ndian division, where the regional councillors and the over 200 municipal councillors drawn from 9 councils have all converged on government bilingual practicing nursery school Mundemba to cast their vote for the senatorial election.
I'm expecting that at least the voters, the municipal councillors and the regional councillors will do their best, because our party is the only party here, so we're expecting victory.
After visiting 4 polling stations, Minister, Director of Cabinet at the Prime Minister's Office, Ebone Confiance, sitting in for the Cameroon Prime Minister and Head of Government, Chief Dr. Joseph John Gute, as the Ndian Divisional Campaign Leader, gave his remarks.
Things are going on smoothly, and I think there's nothing to worry about. Very, very satisfied. The councillors are expressing their civic responsibility, and things are going on well as planned. We want to thank everyone who has done one thing or the other to make this day a success.
I want to say that police station A and B are inside here.
One after each, these electorate followed the elections Cameroon laid down voting procedures and cast their vote.
As you can see for yourself, the organization of the elections here in Modika has gone on smoothly. From the list of voter cards that have been distributed.
With heavy security deployment, the administrative authorities too were also on the watch out. At the end of the day, it was a 100% victory for the Cameroon People's Democratic Movement, the CBDM, in Ndian division, Southwest region of Cameroon.
And in related news, Senators Mbela Muki Charles and Papinatu Fenderson have also been re-elected as senators at the Fako constituency during the March 12 senatorial elections. It should be noted that the CPDM was the lone political party contending for these polls in the Fako region, which has already recorded a 100% victory. Kumar Honore was there and came back with this report.
Of Secondary Education, Minister Pauline Nalova-Lyonga, who doubles as the interim divisional campaign chair for the CPDM senatorial campaign in Fako division, has urged electorate of the March 12, 2023 senatorial elections to continue to rally behind the head of state, President Paul Biya, so as to keep the flag of the CPDM flying. Minister Paulina Lyonga was speaking at the Atlantic Beach Hotel few minutes after the vote counting exercise from the polling station. Minister Paulina Lova indicated that the 100% vote is an indication that Fako Division is a pace setter. She went on to call on all those present to rally behind the head of state so that Fako Division will continue to be on the limelight.
And I'm proud of you, the media, because you're all around here and so quiet, carrying out your job in an orderly fashion. I imagine that if something were wrong, there would be a lot of noise, because I know you, the media, are good at making noise. But it's been very nice, and I've told some of them in some of the rooms that they're sending a very good message to the youngsters, because they're doing their work well. It is very transparent. You can see what is happening. It's all open, and we hope that things will go on like that. And we're telling those who are candidates that they have borrowed something for the future of this country. They should keep it up. For you to be where you are, somebody must have taught you. And therefore, they should be happy enough to vote, very happily. It's a civic duty that we like to see people who are involved in it take part in it very well. So we're happy with the example that they give.
The March 12th elections, which took place at Government High School Limbe, had 4 polling centers. The polls were open as early as 8 a.m. and ended at 6 p.m. with the polling stations heavily militarized to prevent any unforeseen circumstances. Speaking to the press during the elections, Elegant board member Tambetiku said he is happy with the conduct of the elections and termed it hitch-free.
About 1,000 votes in the whole region, and we're hoping that here already we have about 209 voters. In Lebialem we have 102 councillors. In other areas I will be not very sure of the statistics there. But I am saying at the end of the day we'll be able to gather all the statistics to share with the media.
At the end of the counting, both Senator Papinatu Fonderson and Senator Mbela Mokichas recorded a resounding victory. Poll A recorded 60 on 60 votes, Poll B 59 on 59 vote, Poll C 60 on 60 vote, and Poll D 59 on 59 votes, indicating a 100% victory. Both candidates felt elated and thankful to God for a free and fair elections in Fako Division and the Southwest region at large, and promised to deliver the goods for the growth of the Fako population.
Better than I had done before. It is a call to service, and that is why I will always make a promise, which promise it is that I will serve the people with love and integrity and service to my country. It is a reflection that the Southwest has chosen the right path, a path of peace and a path of stability and continuity.
It is worth mentioning that the CPDM party is the lone political party that took part in the senatorial elections in Fako Division, which saw the party recording a resounding and overwhelming victory.
You're welcome back. That was Kuma Onore reporting there, and you are still watching the 9:30 a.m. Prime Flash coming to you live from My Media Prime Television. Now, in more news, the highly anticipated March 12 senatorial elections have come and gone. But shockingly, many Cameroonians and also most of our viewers have little or no knowledge about what happens after the elections and also before the date of proclamation. In the report coming up next, we'll be schooled on what actually transpires while getting basic knowledge about the senatorial elections. Take a listen and learn like me.
Municipal and regional councillors have gone to the polls this Sunday, March 12, 2023, to elect senators for the third legislative period, which goes for a mandate of 5 years. The elections have taken place through the national territory via indirect suffrage, with the municipal and regional councillors constituting the electoral college. Meanwhile, the regional councillors have also taken part in the exercise for the first time this year, with the Electoral College being composed of 11,134 voters. They have casted their votes in the 198 polling stations situated in divisional headquarters across the country. Meanwhile, the voting process consists of verification of the identity of the elector by the local voting commission. The voter presents their voter card and national identity card, and their names are verified on the electoral register. They will then single-handedly pick an envelope and the ballot paper of each of the parties in contest, proceed to the ballot booth where the ballot paper of their choice will be inserted in the envelope and brought out, while letting the local voting commission witness that they have only one envelope to slot into the ballot box as they proceed to sign the electoral register. Meantime, the law has made specific provisions for persons with disabilities or whose nature makes it impossible for them to single-handedly carry out the voting operation. In such cases, they may call for assistance from an elector of their choice who is duly registered on the electoral register of the same polling station. The Electoral Code specifies that the elector shall not be a candidate or representative of a candidate or party and shall lend assistance only to one person on voting day. Now, about the voting counting process. At the closure of the polls, the ballot box is opened and the number of envelopes verified. Scrutineers proceed by opening an envelope and counting the number of votes per list. During the process, the Electoral Code indicates that envelopes containing separate ballot papers having marks of signatures or not in conformity with those provided for the election will be considered null. The votes will be tallied on the voting counting sheet next. After tallying, the results from each polling station shall be announced publicly. Meanwhile, the report of each polling station shall be forwarded in 2 copies to the regional delegation of ELECAM, which will forward a copy to the Regional Supervisory Commission. The commission will then centralize and tally the votes of the region before forwarding their report to the National Commission for final counting of votes situated at the Constitutional Council that shall rectify any possible clinical errors. And as to what concerns the election disputes, parties to the election will have 72 hours from the close of the poll to submit petition to the Constitutional Council. The Council, during its public hearings, will ensure compliance with the electoral law. And now the proclamation of results would have to do with the Constitutional Council proclaiming the results of the elections of senators 15 days as of the date of the polls. Following the proclamation of results, the President of the Republic will appoint 30 senators, 3 from each region, making a total of 100, 10 from each region, 7 elected, 3 appointed. The elected will meet in the session as of right at the Senate, where they will be given their attributes.
That's a great job there. And now in developmental news, the problem of water scarcity will soon be a thing of the past in the Menchum division in the northwest region of the country, following the placement of a water management committee by the Womb Council for the Agem Giant Water Project. Taking interest into this story is Charles Kewa, who accompanied the team and came back reporting thus. In the absence of that report, which we hope to bring it to you during our 6:30 p.m. primetime newscast, we talk something of developmental interest as well, where the people of Donga Mantun division, subdivision in the northwest region, can now boast of a regional hospital annex in Kambe. In the report coming up next, Joy Ngong tells us that the population has also thanked the head of state for this great offer to them.
The people of Donga Mantung Division, Northwest Region, were out in their numbers March 10, 2023, expressing gratitude to the head of state, President Paul Biya, for the numerous facilities he has created in their community, most especially for granting the Nkambe Regional Hospital Annex. The march parade, which was led by administrative authorities of the division, was characterized by chants in honor of the President of the Republic.
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to express my joy over these populations who have spontaneously come out to manifest their joy for the seasonal gift which the head of state, His Excellency President Paul Biya, has given them by way of the regional health hospital annex in Kambe. And the populations you will see have come from all the subdivisions, Ako, Mesuje, Mwa, Ndo, and Kambe, and even within the neighboring divisions.
This massive mobilization of the population, according to the Member of Parliament for Ndonga Mantung, Ngala Edgard, is proof of the people's satisfaction with the gift from President Paul Biya.
We were motivated by the fact that the president decided to wipe our tears to save lives. We know the difficulty we have been facing, having to go through Kumbu with patients through very difficult conditions. And through a request, the president granted the Kambe Regional Hospital Annex. Nobody could be different to the massive mobilization that happened here today.
The people of Donga Mantung used the occasion to request for new administrative units in their area, particularly the creation of the far northwest region.
Donga Mantung as a whole is an island of peace. When you make your choice, you assume the prices that come with it. Donga Mantung have chosen the path of peace. They have chosen to respect state institutions, and we expect that in return, the state will do much of. That is why, while thanking the head of state today for the regional hospital, we were equally appealing that he grant appealing that he should grant our wish of the far northwest Savannah region.
To them, the Nkambe Regional Hospital Annex represents a reward to the peace-loving people of Donga Mantung. The event was animated with cultural dance displays by various dance groups from all the subdivisions in the Donga Mantung division.
That was a beautiful voice of Joy Ngong. That concludes today's edition of Prime Flash. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your viewership. Coming up at exactly 10 a.m. is the brief with Lasha Kingsley as well as Kantene Tape. At 11 a.m. in the house is coming up at 12:30 p.m. as well. Conre News in the Pidgin language with your favorite Pidgin master, Master Talk Talk. For now, this newscast has been produced by Elvis, Modika, and I have been Dolly Ngonde for presentation. See you some other time, but stay blessed for now.